Hello everyone, today I'm here to do another tag video. This tag has completely gone under my radar, which is very surprising because we all know how much I love tag videos. I try to do like one a month because I like them. Anyway, today's one is called 20 Questions Book Tag, and you guessed it, they're 20 questions. They're helped to get for you to know me better as a reader, things like that. Sorry for the light. I'm in a new filming setup, so the light is in and out. I'm working out the kinks of it, so just please forgive me until otherwise it's going to be a little bit wonky until I get it 100% right, so just forgive me. But anyway, yeah, 20 questions all about me as a reader and for you to learn more, so I'll leave the original tag video down below. I think it was inspired by Bowties Books, I'll link that below. And yeah, let's get into it. The first one is, how many books is too many books in a series? Ooh, what a good question. I'm gonna go for fantasy because that's where I think predominantly a lot of series are. For me, it depends. Oh, it's such a hard question. Like when I think about The Throne of Glass, what was it, like 7 books? It was a little too many, but that's just me. I want to say like 5. 5, I'm good. But then again, Harry Potter also had 7, and maybe 7 is just a sweet spot for the series number. Let's just say 5 to 7. Oh, that's how many. Too many books is 10. That's just my opinion. 10 books in a series, that's just too many. There you go, I picked a number. Question number 2 is, how do you feel about cliffhangers? I hate them. I hate being left, like, not knowing things. I am the type of person, like, if you tell me like we need to have a talk, I'm like, don't leave me on a cliffhanger. Like, talk to me now, let me know, because this is gonna drive me insane. So cliffhangers to me, I'm good. Like, I know like it's good for content, for books, shows, movies, all that stuff, but if I had to pick, I would not have any cliffhangers. Question number 3 is, hardback or paperback? So for the looks, hardback definitely wins, but for if I'm reading it physically, there is nothing I love more than, I'm trying to find a very tall, like floppy paperback, you know, ones that kind of just will flop open and it's just so much nice to read. So I love paperbacks for the versatility for reading. That's me personally. So if I had to pick to have one for like the rest of my life, I would probably pick paperbacks. I think it also depends on where you're at with your life. If you're, you know, where you can keep your books very meticulous and clean and organized, like, that's great. If you look at a lot of my hardback books, because I always take the paper jacket off when I read them, it's they're very disgusting underneath because it just goes to the ringer. I have kids, you know, just how it goes. So yeah, I guess technically, if I'm being honest, I would do paperback. Question number 4, favorite book. I mean, who's surprised here? The Nightingale by Christina Hanna. I don't even need to pull it out. You guys are already aware of it. Ooh, question number 5, least favorite book. I don't know if I have like one book that's like my least favorite book that I've ever read that I just don't love. I have a lot of really least favorite thrillers, which is a video that I will be doing soon. Be on the lookout for that. But as far as like no. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 because why not? Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan. I read that a few years ago. I loathed it. I still loathe it. Another one, In a Dark Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. There you go. There's 2 of my least favorite books. Are they my least favorite books of all time? I don't know. Ooh, question number 6, love triangles, yes or no? No, I don't know. Oh, this is a hard questions to answer because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, there's been so many love triangles that have been iconic, like, you know, the whole Edward, Bella, Jacob love triangle. You even have the Buffy, Spike, Angel triangle. You have all these triangles that you have. I mean, they're interesting to talk about with people because you're on one side and that's pretty much it. So I guess I'm gonna say yes because if it's done well, I'm interested in it. Question number 7, the most recent book you just couldn't finish. I can't tell you the last time I haven't finished a book. I've been very like decent about finishing books. I can't think of one. If I do have one, I'll put it up right here for you to see. Maybe I'll think of it in editing or something, but as of right now, I don't remember. Question number 8, a book you're currently reading. Okay, so I'm really pre-filming. I'm pre-filming a lot in advance because that's my life right now. The book I'm currently reading right now as of filming, which is like mid-July, is If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. That is the book I'm currently reading right now. It's an adult romance, a retelling of Cinderella. Question number 9 is last book you recommended to someone. Oh, I don't know. Last book I recommended to someone. Yes, I do know. I was actually talking to my neighbor, and I recommended to her, she's listening to Malibu Rising right now, and I recommended to her Daisy Jones and the Six because it's a great audiobook. So technically that's like the last physical book recommendation I've given out. Ooh, question number 10, oldest book you've read, publication date. I think for that one, have I read, I don't think I've read The Fellowship of the Ring, but I've read The Hobbit. When did this one come out? I'm just gonna look. Oh no, I've read Little Woman. What am I saying? I've read Little Woman. That's probably a pretty old one. So I would say that one. First published in the United States of America in 2 parts, 1886, 1868 and 1869. So yeah, for sure, Little Woman is definitely the oldest book I've read, hands down. Number 11 is newest book you've read, publication date. I've told you repeatedly, you're sick of hearing it, and I apologize so much. But I'm pre-filming, but I'm also pre-reading a lot of books that are coming out in the fall. So the latest one I've read comes out in October, and I believe that's Well Matched by Jen DeLuca. That comes like out October like 11th or something. So that's like the latest one I've read, like in the future, I guess you could say. Question number 12 is favorite author. Ugh, so many. Taylor Jenkins Reid is a favorite author for me. Kristen Hanna. Talia Hibbert's another favorite author. Frederick Bachman's another favorite author. I like Tessa Bailey a lot. There's a lot of favorite authors that I have. Like, it's endless. Question number 13 is buying book or borrowing books. Right now I'm gonna say borrowing because I've had to cut drastically with the new filming setup. I'm down to 1 shelf, so I've had to get rid of a lot of books. So right now I'm all about like ebooks in particular, with borrowing like from the library, NetGalley, things like that. I get a lot of books from the library, so if I could pick, I would say borrowing. Borrow and then buying if you really truly love it. Question number 14, a book you dislike that everyone else seems to love. Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica, I think that is. A lot of people give that a 4 or 5, and I gave it like a 2 or 3. I did not really enjoy it. Then again, I'm like really harsh on thrillers for some reason, so I don't know. That one, another thriller a lot of people love is The Woman in the Window, and I did not like that one at all, so I would say those two. Question number 15, bookmarks or dog ears? You're gonna learn a lot about me. I dog ear. That's just, it's how it is. I try to keep it with bookmarks, and it doesn't happen for me. So I dog ear, or I don't even I don't put anything. Sometimes I'll put a gum wrapper or a stick for a bookmark. I'm not even kidding. And if I don't do that, I'll dog ear. So I know you're probably cringing, but to me, a library of like beautiful unkept books is not, I like to see a used library of books that you've really like, that are battered, that you could tell that you've read the best out of. But that's just me personally. Everyone's different. I don't mind dog ears. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. A book you can always reread. Oh, this one, I was just talking about rereading it, honestly, the other day. I've Got Your Number, So If It Can Sell It. I've probably listened to this at least twice now, and I'm thinking about listening to it again. So this is a book I can always reread. Another one is The Hidden Game, which is right here by Sally Thorne. I'm always down to reread that one. Like romances, I can easily reread. Question number 17, can you read while hearing music? Yes, I can. It's honestly, I read a lot with my son on the swing when he's listening to music, because he loves listening to music. And so I'll just be swinging him and listening and reading my Kindle book or whatever book I'm reading. So yeah, I've had to learn how to multitask repeatedly. I can also read while watching a kid's show, things like that. While watching baseball, just is how I have to do it nowadays. Question number 18, one point of view or multiple point of views? Ooh, that's a hard question to answer because it all depends on what the book is about. I think if I could pick, I would pick multiple, because I always like seeing other people's perspectives, because it's just more interesting that way. So if I had to, like, if it was like life or death, choose one point of view or multiple point of views, I would probably choose multiple point of views. Question number 19 is, do you read a book in one sitting or over multiple days? Never in one sitting. I can't tell you the last time I read a book in one sitting unless it was a short story. So multiple days easiest answer ever. Question number 20 is, who do you tag? I tag you that are watching this. It was really fun to do, and it helps, I think, your viewers know who you are as a reader. So if you're interested in this tag, if you haven't done it, do it. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun filming it. So yeah, hopefully you learned more about me, how I dog ear pages, which are probably like throwing rocks at me right now. I'm sorry, but yeah, there's all of my 20 questions answered for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.